California Day. We did a beach craft and California poppies. This is our home state. Okay everyone, so today we're doing California, and for our dessert, we're gonna make donuts. There is nothing like California donuts. If you've ever had them, you know. If you've ever gone to another state and tried their donuts, it's just not the same. Something about mom and pop donuts are just, from California, are just superior. So we're gonna attempt to make them at home. So I have 2/3 cup of hot milk and a 1/4 cup of sugar in a bowl. And to that I'm gonna add 1 packet of yeast. And then that's what eats the sugar and makes the bread, or in this case the donuts, all puffy and makes them rise. So, let me stir this. And we're gonna let it sit for a couple minutes and get nice and bubbly and foamy.
So, can I add this in?
Not yet. And then we have 2 egg yolks that we're gonna add, and we have some vanilla we're gonna add, and I also have a 1/4 cup of melted butter in my stand mixer right now.
So I don't add this?
Let's wait on that, okay? So let's let the yeast get nice and bubbly and eat some of that sugar and get all bubbly, okay? Okay, so it's been a few minutes. We're gonna go ahead and add our milk and yeast and sugar to our stand mixer. And then we're going to give that a little mix. Remember, we have our butter in there too, so we're just gonna give this a mix. Hang on, wait for those. Okay, we're gonna add 2 egg yolks, just the yolk.
Oh, of the yolk. You might need a spoon.
Oh. This is 2½ cups of flour and just a little bit of salt. We're gonna add half of this to start. Okay, we're gonna let that go. I'm also gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla.
And then the second one.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Vanilla.
Let's let this go for a second. Okay, so I scraped down the sides real quick and then I started it again, and now I'm going to slowly add some more flour. And then we want our dough to be a little sticky and a little soft. So I've got a little more than 1/4 cup left, and I'm going to see what that does. Okay, so now I've let the mixer go for just a little bit. I'm going to knead it by hand now, and I am going to add just a little bit more flour to this so it doesn't stick too much when I'm trying to knead it. You gonna help me? Okay, so this is what our dough is looking like, and it does stick a little bit, but it is very soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a light spray in my mixer, put this in there and let it rise for an hour. A little bit of flour left. I'm gonna use this for when I roll it out and before we use our cookie cutter to punch out the circles. So I'm gonna keep this, but I didn't use all of the 2½ cups. I got 6 donuts and 6 donut holes, obviously. We're gonna see, we're gonna let these rest for about 30 minutes and let them do like a second rise. So I might have cut them too thick, but they're gonna be nice and fluffy. Okay, so once my oil was hot enough, I just waited until they got golden brown, and kind of the donut holes I had to kind of keep turning since there wasn't like a flat side. But then the big ones I just would flip probably after a minute, like a minute on each side. They turned out super fluffy, not as sweet as I would like, definitely not Californian.